Garbage time right quick. Dunk on a nigga. Dunk on me out of pussy.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. You look at the Bucks.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Outside Morant. To the inside. Tillman. And that one is hammered home.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And that one drops for him. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back.
So it's Milwaukee now. Middleton with it. Checked by Brooks. Antetokounmpo outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Middleton, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that one's good. Morant.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Tillman in the post. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 12. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Timeout called. Memphis. A minute 53 left in the first quarter.
Timeout call for Memphis. It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
Memphis trailing here.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Carter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Connaughton, right side. Clock at 6. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. But Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be for second chance points.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Kennard outside. Clark with the screen to the paint. No luck on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, and they didn't get like blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Aldama.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, Ingles. And here's Crowder from the arc. Jones grabs the board. Here's Aldama. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is picked up.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Lopez with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Giannis throws it down.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Pass to Bane. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Bain. Here's Tillman. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brook Lopez. And that one misses. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Milwaukee in the lead, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
And here's Morant outside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak, and that time that wall wasn't strong enough.
Lopez, the screen. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
I is Glizberry Season Mouse. And
Memphis trailing here. Oh, there's the alley.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
From deep three-point range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Clark with it. Ingles covering. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Crowder. And no good. Solid defense from Williams.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Now here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Connaughton. And again, it's the Bucks missing. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the lob. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Wow.
And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by 4. On the wing, Connaughton. Outside Carter.
Yep, it is okay.
Driving in. And Clark with a block.
It's okay. You think
inside.
Other things. Hey.
Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand
Yeah, that's what
slam.
Man, as long as he's confident
you don't know what
about it, I'm good
is?
with it. Maybe use 2 hands
Do you
next
know what
time.
a
He knows where he is.
No, you don't.
That's been the story of their offense
Dude.
so far. Getting a number of
Because you
looks
don't
from
know what it
point-blank
is.
range.
You might did one before then. Okay, then. No, you don't. No, it's not.
He
No,
put
it's
together
not.
10
Point is
points in the
X.
quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got second half action
If you're
for
in a
you.
race, you
Thus
don't
far,
think
a
that
pretty
both y'all
evenly
person
contested
that
game.
win. And y'all keep the other out. Ask T-Pain.
Holiday with the ball.
You
Now
know,
quiet so far offensively,
So?
searching for his first points of the game.
I
And
told
last
you.
season, Drew Holiday
Nah,
winning the NBA Teammate of the
That
Year
ain't my fault. You can't
for the
listen.
second time.
Yeah, and in 2021 BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award
there
too.
you go.
So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
That was you want to watch basketball.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
From deep, Morant. And here are the Bucks now. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Middleton from the outside. Outside Morant. From deep. And again, Memphis no good.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a
heard
factor.
right, Steve.
Don't count them out yet.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
Brooks.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
What I do with my deal?
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the
you know.
lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that.
I can't see.
Outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard.
No,
And a
I don't
great
know
feel
what color they
when
use.
guys are open.
And some changes here for the Bucks. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the
goodness.
runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. From deep three-point range. Shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
From deep, tries to keep it alive. And another miss by Memphis. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a